Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of NCQs for Judiciary Exams. Let's begin today's session. The first question is, which section of the Bharatiya Sakshi Adhiniyam 2023 addresses indecent questioning in legal proceedings? Section 100, Section 154, Section 210 or Section 300? The correct answer is option B, Section 154. Recently, in the Srimati Dhanlakshmi alias Sunita Mathuria and another versus State of Rajasthan and others case, the Supreme Court held that statements made in court and uncomfortable questions posed during proceedings cannot be considered public humiliation as they are essential for uncovering the truth. Section 154 of Bharatiya Sakshi Adhiniyam 2023 deals with indecent and scandalous questions in court proceedings. According to Section 19 of the Family Courts Act, what is the prescribed period of limitation for filing an appeal? 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, or 120 days? The correct answer is option A, 30 days. Recently, in the X versus Y case, the Guwahati High Court held that merely because the order is passed by a district court, a larger period of limitation, that is 90 days, and merely because the order is passed by the family court, a lesser period of limitation of 30 days would be unreasonable and will not stand the test of equality. Section 19 of Family Courts Act 1984 states that every appeal under this section shall be preferred within a period of 30 days from the date of the judgment or order of a family court. The 101st Constitutional Amendment Act 2016 is associated with the introduction of which of the following? Value-added tax, goods and services tax, corporate tax, or customs duty? The correct answer is option B, goods and services tax. The 101st Constitutional Amendment Act 2016 marks a watershed movement in India's taxation history, introducing the goods and services tax regime. This amendment fundamentally restructured the taxation powers between the union and states, creating a unified taxation system for goods and services across India. Article 325 of the Constitution ensures no discrimination in electoral rolls on which of the following basis: nationality, educational qualification, employment status, or religion, race, caste, or sex. The correct answer is option D, religion, race, caste, or sex. Article 325 of the Constitution provides that no person to be ineligible for inclusion in or to claim to be included in a special electoral roll on grounds of religion, race, caste, or sex. The last question is, which one of the following sections of the IPC defines its intra-territorial jurisdiction? Section 4, subsection 1, Section 4, subsection 2, Section 2, or Section 3? The correct answer is option C, Section 2. The intra-territorial jurisdiction is dealt within Section 2 of the Indian Penal Code 1860. Before we wrap up, here's a question for you. Agreements in restraint of marriage is unlawful, voidable, void, or valid? Send the answer to this question in the comment section. Like, share and subscribe for more such content.